guys, what is going on? It's Sean from Market Alert, giving you a daily market alert as to what is happening in the market. And just looking at the overall climate of the market today, we're seeing a lot of green. We're seeing the S&P 500 up, we're seeing the Dow 30 up, we're seeing the Nasdaq up, we're seeing Russell 2000 up, we're seeing crude oil up. And even if you look at some of these stocks on the side here, we're seeing most of these things go up quite a lot. So what is actually happening? But before we get into today's video, if you're new here, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. We're really just trying to post some new content and give you guys, some real updates as to what is happening in the market so that you can make some good financial decisions for the future, especially during this whole pandemic phase. Another thing is, if you're new here, be sure to also hit that subscribe button. We're posting more content like this and would really like to build our following. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So I want to talk about Boeing and why I think Boeing is a really good buying opportunity. So as you can see already today, it's up 10.61% and it looks to be climbing. So you're probably wondering, what is happening with this? Airlines have been really affected by this, and the company that actually makes the airlines, I should say the planes, shouldn't they be really affected? Why is this company up so much? So if you don't know, Boeing is also backed by the government. If you have a look at their historical data, they have done incredibly well, over the last couple of years. Even if you have a look at their financials, for instance, of course, their revenue has been slightly down from where it was in 2018. They had to make some big overhaul moves in order for them to have a good climate for the future. But if you have a look at just where they are currently right now, if you just have a look at their chart, and you can do that by just checking it out in Yahoo Finance, they were sitting all the way at around $300, $350-ish. Of course, it bounced, went all the way down to about 100, I think it was about $97, somewhere around there. And then it came up, and then it crashed again, and then it went up, and then it crashed again. And now it's sitting at around $149 right now. So what has happened, Shouldn't this really be like in the dirt right now? What is actually like going on with Boeing? Well, I saw this recent video where Boeing has basically saying that they will resume commercial production next week. So what that basically means, guys, is that with this whole pandemic, a lot of things have been happening. A lot of airlines have been slightly affected. Slightly affected is kind of an understatement. I mean, we've seen Warren Buffett sell Delta Airlines. We're seeing a lot of airlines be really affected because it's super hard to travel right now. There's definitely more regulation, especially if you're trying to go to a new country and you're not a resident there. They might not let you in. And, you need to be quarantined and stuff like that. So not many people are really traveling. So all these travel companies are finding it super, super hard. Travel and airline companies really are finding it super, super hard to actually survive. But why is Boeing up? So, well, as you can see, the commercial production has been backlogged for quite some time. Because of this whole coronavirus pandemic, they had to actually backlog, a ton of orders. But now they're saying that they will resume the production next week. So what does that mean? It means the company is going to be starting its production, which means they're going to be making more and more planes. So that once this pandemic is over, you can expect this thing to go up quite a bit. I mean, it's a fairly safe bet. I mean, if it was currently sitting at about, $300 to about $350-ish, and you look at its historical data as to where it was in the last 5 years, you can see that, from 2020 to about 2018, it was always sitting at about $300. So why would that change, really? I mean, if you just look at the fundamentals of this company, as I'm talking right now, it's going up and up, I definitely think you should probably, if you're looking to invest into Boeing, wait for this dip because, it's currently, a lot of people are getting overly excited about Boeing right now. I would definitely buy on the dips. Remember, guys, always buy on the dips or buy when, it's a little bit red because that's when you're going to make the best buying opportunities. If you buy at all-time highs, which is currently where it is right now, it's $150 when it was before, I think yesterday it was like $130 if I'm not mistaken. It was somewhere, about $130, right? So as you can see, a massive spike that we're seeing right now, which is really healthy. But this just goes to show you, once these businesses come back, especially airlines and companies which are backed by the government, you can expect a lot of these stocks to actually make some really big headway. So I'm not counting Boeing down and out, but I definitely think it is a buying opportunity. But if you're looking to get into it right now because you're just seeing this video, definitely wait for some dips to happen because like any other stock, you will see some dips like here or some dips like here. And then you kind of just need to obviously not time it right, but just buy it during good opportunities. That's all it is. As Warren Buffett says, if you try and time the market, you're most likely going to mess it up. So don't try and time the market. Just just try and just make some really good decisions, guys. And I definitely think that Boeing has a good, fruitful future. I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't see it going bankrupt or anything like that. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about Boeing. Personally, I'm really stoked to seeing Boeing, you know, like really bounce back and push forward with these operations despite this whole pandemic that is like amongst us. And I definitely think that it has a promising future. But yeah, leave me a comment below, guys. Let me know what airline stocks that you guys are looking at. You know, what do you guys even think of Boeing? You know, leave a comment below, let me know. Again, leave a like on this video. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And be sure to hit that subscribe button because we'll be posting more videos like this. And I will catch you guys on the next video.